So DJ Academics is accused of grooming minors. So he's alleged to have done this threesome with his friend while he was drunk, and he was recording the entire thing, says a young woman. The young woman said he would get me drunk and F me and record it. My. Those are some serious allegations. I hope it's not true, because if it's true, he can be looking at several years behind bars. So now I'm wondering, how did it get from this young man graduating college? He had a very promising career and he was very ambitious and studious. How did it get from then to now that he's being accused of all these crimes? Of grooming young women only to SA them. So DJ Academics wanted to defend his name, his good name, and he made a video and he put it out, and this is what he had to say.
Everything we've talked about, bro, I've never cared about. I don't care what rapper got at me, bro, ever. But like, really, there's certain shit I really don't quit in my life, and I would never do. But like, I gotta sit here and act like I know I'm in America. I gotta sit here and just act like I don't fuck with certain shit. I would never like it.
As he was talking, he was almost brought to tears in this video. DJ Academics is claiming the young woman came to his house and had two guys, had sex with her, and is now blaming him for this threesome and having their way with her. Now, he said he was asleep. He didn't know what was happening, what was going on. He said his friend said goodbye to him and they left the house. So he said he went to bed. He was sleeping when he woke up and he looked at the video footage, because he says he's got video all over the house so he can look at the footage on the activity that happened in his house anytime. He said he looks at the video footage and sees the young woman having intercourse with these guys. So the young woman is now saying, that's not what happened. After they were done with me, you took over because you might have been asleep, but when you woke up, you took over. You were also on top of me.
According to the Source magazine, DJ Academics accused of sexual assault by his ex-GF. DJ Academics trended over the weekend after his ex-girlfriend accused him of sexual assault. During an Instagram live session, the woman, Zia Abashay, stated Ak and two of his friends allegedly committed the crime. According to Sportskita, DJ Academics is facing severe assault allegations, as a former partner, Zia Abashay, claimed in a YouTube short posted on Saturday, December 30th, that the podcaster and his friends had SXU ally assaulted and RPED her.
In this video clip, we hear the young woman screaming, and it was reported that she was being put out of DJ's Academics' house, and this is why she was screaming. Now, he said the girlfriend took $500,000 from him. I guess the money was ciphered off a little at a time, or maybe in one lump sum. He don't know, but all he knows is that he had $1 million, or at least $900,000, close to $1 million. And when he went to count the money with his money counter, it was only registering like somewhere in the neighborhood of $400,000. So $500,000 was gone. And he's saying it was the girlfriend. Now, if you have a lot of people, a lot of traffic in and out of your house, and they know that you keep $1 million in your house, trust and believe somebody's going to find it. And he, from what I'm seeing on these videos, always had a whole bunch of guys in the house. So he's blaming this young woman. Now, he says he's got security throughout the house, all around the house. He sees what goes on from day in to day out with the different rooms and around the house. He knows exactly what's going on. Did he see her taking the money? Because I'm sure wherever he's got this or had this $1 million, he had camera trained. He had a camera strain on that money. So if anybody went in that vicinity where the money was at, I'm sure he would have picked it up on that video. Did he have proof that she took the money? That's my question. How does he know she took the money if she did not confess? How does he know? Could have been one of his other friends, one of them guys that he always had up in his house. And especially if you're very boastful and you're telling the world that you got all this money in your house, somebody's going to go there and they're going to ransack that house and try to find that money. So in this next clip, DJ Academics is arguing with his girlfriend in the public. Looks like if it was a public building. And there are a bunch of guys standing, at least two I see. He's arguing with his girlfriend. There's another female present, and all of a sudden, a fight breaks out with three females and academic. And then it was quickly squashed by these two guys who were standing in the background because they were able to pull the females apart. Although we couldn't really make out exactly what they were saying, I did hear him saying, "You try to set me up." So that video just shows the level of his anger. He's not somebody who will back down. He's up in the woman's face, in the female's face, and then another woman ran and jumps in and hit the other one. So he had three females present and two males present. And this commotion was going on. So he's not one to back down. He is quickly angered, I would say. Now, here's a young woman accusing academics of SA.
I look crazy right now, but I'm not going to stand here and let this man continue to lie about me. That's not what happened, academics. You know that that's not what happened. And for you to pretend that you didn't do anything, that I just went to your house and I'm just some thought. Like we didn't know each other for 2 years. You tried to save yourself after your friends assaulted me. Whether or not you got drunk or not, I know that when you woke up, you were on top of me too. You raped me too, and a rape kit was done. You know what? I'm going to come back with my own story. This what you wanted, you're about to get it. I've been quiet for way too long.
You guys heard the young woman. She's been quiet for way too long. I guess she's going to lawyer up and come after him with a lawsuit. The young woman's name is Zia Abishay. She said she and academics went out for 2 years. They knew each other at least for 2 years. Now, she posted a very short video clip on the 30th of December where she accused him of SA along with his friends, and she was going to come after him. So according to Entertainment, multiple women came forward under the names Jane Doe, and they claimed that he groomed them in order to SA them. So what are we looking at here, folks? Are we looking at a predator? Because these are multiple women. And if this is what he's used to doing, then he can come under the banner of a predator. But we don't know for sure because it haven't been proven in a court of law. So on December the 30th, the ex-girlfriend of academics went on her Instagram live and she accused him of SAing her along with his friends. The live was very short. She didn't go into any great detail, but she did say a rape kit was done shortly after the incident. In the Instagram post, she said, "I look crazy right now, but I'm not going to stand here and let this man continue to lie about me." She further went on to say, "That's not what is going to happen, academics. You know that's not what happened." DJ Academics also did some talking, and he said that his ex-girlfriend stole $500,000 from him. So according to Vibe, DJ Academic on the 30th was ranting, and the above words are what he spoke. It has a lot of N-word, it has a lot of B-words. It's, he was just off the chain with the cussing. So instead of reading it, I'm just going to post what he said. because I don't want my YouTube channel to be flagged. So in the middle of the live, he said his girlfriend stole his $500,000 from him, set up a home invasion in order to get to the money. So the girlfriend smashed an egg in his face. She cut his Wi-Fi in the middle of a live stream. He said she also slammed a door on his mom's hand. I don't know how long the violence in the relationship was going on. The violence, I don't know if he was violent towards the girlfriend. However, it's best to separate. They weren't married, they have no children, so there was no reason for them to be together in all that violence. So, because of all the accusations, we really don't know if this story is true, what she's saying. Is it a retaliation or is it a true story? But she did say a rape kit was done. So, we're going to see what comes back. So, here's another video audio with academics clearing up if the girlfriend did slam the door on his mom's hand. And I believe this is the person who's doing the interview. I think the site is Chicago, if I'm not mistaken. Or World of Whispers.
Was there another situation where she like slammed the door on your mom's hand?
Nah,
Well, you said that. I saw the video of you saying
but like I think people are it's overblown because I didn't really explain the story.
I notice how we pivot to talk about something related to it, but not quite it. So he is very shady when it comes to answering the question on whether or not this young lady slammed the door on his mother's hand or not. Now, DJ Academics got to realize that it's whatever he put out is what the social media platforms are going to repeat. So if he put out a story where the young lady slammed the door in his mother's hand, that's what they're going to run with on social media. So don't get it twisted, DJ Academics, that we didn't get it just right and we just expounded upon the story and took it out of context.
Very bad sequence of events, but the same time that happens, we're trying to get her out of the house. Just because, like, hey, listen, a woman will get into all your shit, man. She's going into a room because she was, like, bunkered in, like, my studio space. Like, I was the whole studio in, like, my.
So there's another audio of the young woman screaming as she was being put out. And it sounds like if maybe his mother was involved, because I heard another female in the background telling this young woman something as she was screaming. Now, does she have mental issues? Because this is not normal for somebody to ask you to leave their house and you screaming like this. This is very unusual. Maybe they were fighting and maybe she couldn't get to certain items and they were putting her out without her getting all her things. Maybe that's why she was screaming. I would really like for her to tell the story of why she was screaming to this extent. This is most unusual. Now that video was on the King of Truth channel. Now my only question is, why would she be screaming to leave this man's house? It's not her house. She didn't come there permanently. He's not married to her. Or maybe she thought there was going to be something greater than just a 2-year relationship. According to her, she knew him for 2 years. So why would you be in this man's house screaming like if your life depended on it because they wanted to get you out of the house?
I start going through my my security footage. Every if you step foot in my house, it's recorded. Like it looked different than that. I'm looking at the security footage, and I look at the security footage around that door that they tried because they came to a specific door. 2 hours later, the girl who said she went to sleep wakes up. I start going through my my security footage. And my homies wake me up on some shit like, yo, act, we leaving. They're like, yo, lock the door because we're leaving. I said, damn, y'all leaving? They're leaving at like 4 or 5 a.m. I bet. I go lock the door. Then they say to me, when I'm locking the door, they say, oh, by the way, that girl you invited, yo, she down there at the other end of your house in the guest bedroom. So I go down the hallway to my guest bedroom and I see the girl. And I said, oh,
So Academics now is trying to paint the picture that he was asleep. He got up. The two friends are leaving. They wake him up and say, we're leaving. The girl is down the hall. And so he's painting the picture that they had already had intercourse with this girl. So when he went to check on her down the hall, he sees her all disheveled and she wasn't complaining of any SA. Let's continue.
I go down the hallway to my guest bedroom and I see the girl. And I said, oh, But I noticed there's a couple things. First of all, she naked. Second of all, her hair is like frizzy and like that. This is summertime. Almost like she kind of went in the pool type. I got a pool, like it's a big ass pool. I remember saying like, damn, what was I doing when I was sleeping type. She was like, oh, now we were just having fun, blah, 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 blah. Here's the thing. I got cameras everywhere in my crib. She's telling me they were just chilling, having fun, waiting for me type. But I'm sleeping and I'm asleep from like 9 p.m. since I got in the crib. And they don't wake me up till 4 a.m. That's how many hours? 7 hours. When I look at my camera in the morning, gang, the shorty was getting like, I don't even like, she was getting trained by my two mans.
So because he's got the cameras all over the house and he went to check to see what happened to this girl and his homies, he was saying that the homies were doing whatever it is they were doing to her. But the question is, was it by force or was it consensual?
She took my money in socks.
For him to know that she took the money in socks, putting the money in socks, he must have seen that on the video also. But what I'm gathering from all of this is that he is now saying that she actually cheated on him with these two guys. And she was caught because the guys told him where to find her when he went down the hall. She was in light spirits. She wasn't complaining and she admitted that they were having fun. Now, mind you, she was butt naked and her hair was all messy, which told him that they were having intercourse. So in his mind, she was actually cheating on him in his own house. If the story, what he's telling is true, if it's not true and you side with her, then you side on the part where she alleges that all three of them gang are her.
She was getting trained by my two mans. Like, on my pool deck the night before when I'm sleeping.
Unless you have the tapes to prove that she was a willing participant while this copulation was going on, then it's his word against hers. And I hope both of them got their evidence. She says she's got a rape kit and he says he's got the video to prove it.
I'm shaming her now. I'm shaming her. I said to her, I said, yo, I'm going to keep it a bean with you, bro. You came to my house and had two niggas just raw. I ain't seen no condom, no none. I said, yo, you should go get tested, man. Like, you done. I said, that's wild, yo. You should go get tested, bro. And from that moment, she started, like, because the denial shifted and she kept, like, trying to, like, pivot on the denial to, yo, nah, send me the video. Yo, I'm pretty sure I didn't f*** him. And I'm like, bro, you f***ed him. And she's like, no, look again. And now I'm getting super tight because I'm like, bro, I'm not about to watch this video if you get f***ed, my nigga. Like, it's on my surveillance. Like, bro, like, I was f***ed you. Like, what? You want me to watch the video if you get f***ed? She keeps saying that, whatever. She then tells me, by the way, I ain't gonna lie, and I'm gonna keep it being about everything. My homies did not tell me they. At that point, I only seen on my security cam. My homies did not tell. Remember, they woke me up that night. Yo, let us out. Let us out the crib, or lock the crib. They did not tell me they the bitch that came for me. They never told me that. You know when?
So she came for him, and yet these men that he calls friends had intercourse with his girl. Now, I hope he's not calling them a friend anymore. But clearly, if this did go down the way he's saying it went down, then this girl cheated on him with these two so-called friends of his. I think he was right to let that relationship go, but now she's crying the R word. And these two guys who did the dirty deed, I hope he is no longer friendly with them, because when you are friendly with your, you got close relationships with your homies, They do not cross the line. They respect boundaries, especially when it comes to your relationship. If they know that girl came for him, they should have never went to bed with her. Out of respect for him, but clearly they don't respect him. On that note, I'm over and out, guys. Drop your comments. Let me know what you think about DJ Academics being accused of the R word by his ex. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching.